Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and today I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, or Venus. I want to do, been heavy in the energy, like the chains that bind. Yesterday I got this download, and I wrote it down like a lot of times, and I don't know why. I just kept on writing it, and it's saying, stop bleeding for someone who doesn't clean their hands. You might want to look into that, see that meaning for you. I know that has a lot of meaning for me. There's something here that is holding my aqua back. There's a chain, but there's a lesson to be learned. There is a rebirth in motion. I really feel this heavy energy. Aqua is shedding some old energy, and we have going into, I believe it's May 26th, when when Saturn removes itself from Pisces and goes into Aries. This is big. Saturn is the planet of tough love and karma. This is where you're breaking chains and ties. So this could be a very transformative month for you if you start acknowledging you are tired of bleeding around people who do not have clean hands. But let's look into that energy. Again, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your donations. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me via email. All right, Aqua, let's take a look. Spirit, what is the chain for my aqua? What's the chain? What's holding back my aqua? What's the pattern? What's the... masculine energy. Could be a father wound. This could be a relationship with a masculine, if you're a feminine. Someone who likes to hide in the shadows or has kept you in the shadows. Maybe this is someone who keeps you in the shadows, prefers you that way, in the dark. It's almost like I'm feeling this energy of someone who wants you, but not all the time, if that makes any sense. Spirit, what is the root of this? What is the root of this? I'm taking both. We have twin flames, we have bound, we have toxicity, we have patterns. That's the root. Maybe you're drawn to someone. Maybe they're your twin flame. Now understand, the twin flame journey is not beautiful. It's not pretty. Whoever tells you it is, it's not. It's the hardest relationship that you will ever be in. But it's also the relationship where you gain a lot of enlightenment and growth and learning. And it's that runner-chaser dynamic when you stop chasing. But this, look at the chains here. The chains are heavy. That's why this is heavy in your reading, because you're bound to something. And we're going to look why you're so bound to it. There's something here about guilt and shame. That's why they keep you in the dark. They keep you in the dark for a reason. And I'm trying to feel it. And that's how good they are. That's how unavailable they are, showing their emotions, their feelings. They like it that way because keeping you in the dark pulls you towards them. There's this pull. It's almost like you're bound to someone. And this, let's say it's not a person. This could be a place or a thing. This could be a father wound, and you're just stuck in it. Or that father wound has transcended and moved towards a relationship wound, and it's just perpetuating your life. Spirit, what is the lesson for my beautiful aqua? What's the lesson? Balance, karma, justice. The lesson is for you to learn who is for you and not for you. Who grants you equilibrium and peace and sanctuary? When I think of karma and balance and justice, I think of Libra. And Libra is all about balancing the scales. The lesson was for you to learn how to remain really grounded and walk the middle path, even though this very toxic lesson could be pulling you otherwise. And I'm losing my voice. Someone doesn't want me to speak. Someone doesn't want me to speak. Heavy energy here that the lesson is you are the karma. Your growth, your transformation, you learning your worth is the karma. When you're like, I can't stay stuck and bound anymore. I want to release this toxicity. I just want to balance my energy. I want peace in my life. I want restoration. The lesson is learning if people don't serve you or they're bringing you down, they're ruining your peace, your sanctuary. Spirit, what is the release needed for my opera? What's the release? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, this is complicated. There's a union here. This is integration. Maybe this integration is integrating your shadow and your light, integrating this lesson to you still moving forward. Yes, you've dealt with some father wounds, you've dealt with toxicity, repeated patterns. This twin flame journey has threw you in a whirlwind. But this is about integrating that lesson, integrating this balance and justice, and allowing karma to happen. How do you allow karma to happen? You no longer allow this heavy energy, and it's heavy. Look how heavy this is. Heavy. Not allowing it to throw you off kilter, to throw you off where you need to go. The release could also be a union of two souls. Maybe this is where if you were the runner, now all of a sudden they're the runner. There's something here about swapping roles, this runner-chaser dynamic. Or this could be the both of you have learned your lesson about this union. You've learned your lesson, and now you're ready to open up a new door. Spirit, what's my aqua's protection? What's my aqua's protection? Oh, ego, vanity, pride. Your protection, man, your protection, maybe you need to step into a higher ego where you are not vain, but you're like, I'm the shit. Maybe you were operating with not enough ego where you allow someone to walk all over you. I'm feeling this energy of someone who's taking care of themselves. Maybe you never took really good care of yourself, that self-care, that putting you first. There is something here, your protection, your ego. You loving you is going to be, someone doesn't want me to speak. You loving you is going to protect you. Stepping in that ego, knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing yourself, not being afraid to put you first. Maybe focusing on your vanity, feeling better, looking better, taking care of yourself better, whatever way that looks. Spirit, what's the rebirth for my aqua? What's the rebirth? There's something, that you stop being closed off, guarded, and resistant. It's almost like you need to face this truth, face this pain, face that there was a lot of control tactics used. Stop resisting this pain. Stop resisting this lesson. Stop resisting this connection. Finally look at it for what it truly fucking is. Look at it. Say, you know what? I had my father wounds have transcended into my lifelong lessons. I finally accept it. It's about breaking that pattern. Understanding you do have this soul connection with someone. It's there. It pulls you. You can't stop. It's sometimes you feel like you're out of control. That's where divine justice comes in. That's where the wheel of dharma. This is karma. This is balance. This is about you serving justice to yourself and saying, you know what? I'm going to accept the releases. I'm going to accept this union. I'm going to accept the losses. I'm going to accept the lessons. I'm going to learn from this. I'm going to learn the heavy energy. You're going to finally learn from this. Instead of being like in this illusion, you're going to learn. And you're going to protect yourself by putting you first. I don't feel so much this negative ego, like I don't feel you edging God out. I really feel that you're looking yourself in the mirror and saying, you know what? I want to take better care of myself so that others can't hurt me because I love me. Your rebirth is not being closed off. It's sharing your story. You don't need to be guarded. You don't need to resist these harsh lessons you've learned. Your truth is your freedom. And it could have been a very painful truth. Yeah, because we have the Three of Swords and we have the Wheel of Fortune. You're overcoming heartbreak, loss, depression, sadness. The Wheel of Dharma is turning in your favor. There's a change here. But I really feel this change as you start integrating your shadow into your light. You come into union with your story. A lot of us want to hide our painful story, but I really wouldn't have a story without the pain. I wouldn't have a story because that is my story. There's a lot of fucking pain, self-inflicted by others. Like the list goes on and on. Spirit, tell me about this masculine energy that's the chain. Tell me. Tell me. This was love for you. This was love. This was a romance. This is someone you wanted to like pour. Yeah, Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups came in reverse, so this is like a disconnected family. There's imbalance. If there's broken, there's discord. This is someone you wanted a family with, but you didn't get, and they kept you in this Two of Swords, this indecision, this withholding, this stalemate. This could have been someone who came back and forth into your life periodically, and especially when you were growing. The more you grew, or you could have invited this person back into your life for whatever reason it is. Spirit, please clarify this. You had the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're not tending to yourself. You're not focusing on yourself. You didn't put you first. You put this person first. Spirit, tell me more. That's why ego is here. You put your, yeah, but there's some truths coming because we have the moon. And the moon in reverse is all about releasing fear and anxiety and really trusting your intuition and allowing things to unveil. And what's being unveiled is this Ten of Swords in reverse. You're changing the outcome. There's this regeneration of a relationship. There's a comeback. There's a reconciliation here. You could be reconciling with your twin flame. Understand, I'm not talking about someone who abused you. Never go back to someone who abused you. I'm talking about someone that it was very painful, but you grew as a person. Spirit, tell me about this reconciliation. Tell me. Four of Pentacles. You've lost a lot. You've held back. The both of you hold back in some way. There is this holding back. Spirit, why this holding back? Both of you hold back. Both of you. Yeah. Because the both of you are suffering a lot of pain. Maybe you hurt each other. You could have hurt each other greatly. This is, the both of you are in deep emotional pain. There's no doubt. Spirit, tell me more. But you guys are like held and bound by guilt together. Yeah. Because you could never work together. There was not this collaboration. There was a lot of third-party interference. There was not learning from past mistakes. It's like the both of you can't learn from the past for some reason. There's this difficulty moving past this for both of you. I'm not just reading your energy. I'm feeling two people's energy who's really stuck. And at the bottom of the deck, what's hidden is how to unstick both of yourselves. Is this Nine of Cups, this emotional fulfillment, feeling happy, feeling good, feeling satisfied. Maybe by each of you finding your own bliss will bring you together. Maybe. Spirit. Now the root is this toxicity, this pattern, this twin flame. That's the root. We know at the end of the day. Spirit, tell me more about this root problem. We know it already. Yeah. Devil. 10 of Wands. 3 of Wands in reverse. This was a broken marriage. This is a broken marriage. This was like a karmic connection. Codependency. A lot of emotional abuse. Unhealthy patterns together. The both of you, I really feel like the both of you put a burden on each other. You know, and this is all about taking accountability for your actions as well. Yes, this person hurt you, but you have to look at the role that you played. Did you also hurt them as well? And you have to look at that. That's fair, right? We have to be fair. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, you guys are both in this prison of the mind. Both of you have these negative thoughts, this paralyzed, this doubt. You could be mirroring each other. The both of you have doubt. The both of you are struggling. Spirit. Spirit, tell me about this 8 of Wands. I think, yeah. Because either you or them will fail to walk away. Neither of you will walk away. It's like you always come back together. But it's like we have the Strength card. There is something here about someone could be faking their happiness or staying in something for the wrong reason. Someone could be really dishonest with themselves because it's the 8 of Cups in reverse. This person lacks direction. Maybe they lack self-belief. Maybe you lack self-belief. Afraid of vulnerability. Spirit, what's this strength? Neither of you will walk away. But the Wheel of Fortune is coming. And the Hierophant. God is putting this to an end in whatever way it is. Maybe karma. Maybe this cycle is finally changing. This cycle is changing. Whether it's because of your actions or their actions, there is something in the ethers that divine is making something right. Something. Spirit, what is divine making right? Do you see that, Aqua? The lesson. Justice. Releasing this guilt and blame. This imbalance. The both of you are learning a life lesson. Spirit, what is this justice? What is this justice? Justice is going to be served in some way. Oh my God. As above, so below. As within, so without. There is something new manifesting between you and this twin flame. What is this new manifestation? An intuitive connection, a higher knowing, this sacred knowledge. Spirit, tell me about this high priestess. You guys feel each other, but maybe you're learning how to disconnect each other in the spiritual, so you can have that wheel of, we have a new moon. There's a change in direction. There's a new cycle that is going to begin. And it says here, don't give up. Aqua, maybe you're getting back with your twin flame. Spirit, tell me more. Or the dynamic is changing, like something is changing. We have the King of Swords. This is about sharing truth. This is about being open. Leading with logic and reason. Spirit. Thank you. The King of Swords. The Nine of Swords in reverse. This is overcoming regret, loss, and worry and fear. This is releasing a past life. You guys are both going through grief and sadness. You're releasing this. Both of you are releasing it. And maybe you're releasing it by going within. Each of you go within. That's the energy I'm feeling, because the lesson is this karma, this balance, this justice. And that came out twice. Spirit, you guys are focusing on you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. You've been through a lot. This is about you working on being self-sufficient and independent and granting yourself this freedom. You guys are building your empire separately. Spirit, tell me more. Yeah. The both of you are in hermit mode right now. You're soul searching. You're gaining enlightenment. You're going within. You're trusting your intuition. You and them are both trusting their intuition at this point. Yeah. You're healing some wounds. We have the Six of Pentacles. There is this healing of some, and then we have the Four of Wands. This is about equal reciprocity. Maybe the both of you want to stop bleeding on each other. Maybe you both want to clean your hands. But we have a union here. And it's balanced because we have temperance. It's a balanced union coming together. That's what's changing. Focusing on yourselves, self-mastery, and then a union with equal reciprocity. Because the release for you is this integration, this union. There's a coming together. Spirit, what's this integration and union? There's a coming together. Whether you guys are together with each other or you're finally coming together and in union with your wounded self. Yeah. There is a major death and rebirth. There's a complete change. You're changing, they're changing. This is a new start. This is a new cycle. Spirit, clarify this death and rebirth. You guys are going to be anew. You guys are going to ignite a flame within yourself. I'm not seeing it as this is a union. I'm seeing that each of you on your own twin flame journey are growing and having passion for yourself, for your life. You're focused on you. They're focused on them. Spirit, what's this passion? There's a passion between you guys, that's for sure. Maybe that's the release. Because they're the Knight of Swords. They're in and out. They're the Page of Cups, in and out. Broken dreams. Aquarius. Spirit, please clarify these broken dreams. Because that's what you need to release. Yeah. Because you need to stand up for yourself. There's something that you need to heal here. Grant yourself this liberty. Protect your energy. Protect your shadow and your light. Because judgment is going to be called, man. This is forgiveness. This is an awakening. This is a renewal. Spirit, what's this renewal? I don't know. The energy is showing that, yeah, it's you no longer having personality clashes. There's no longer this misunderstanding or lost opportunity taking place. This could be a friendship. Maybe you guys could becoming friends. Spirit, what is this harmony being restored? What is this harmony being restored? Thank you, Spirit. You're both walking into the sun, and you both have the Six of Wands: victory, success, recognition. Yeah, you're working. We have the three, guys. We have the Three of Cups. This is a celebration. Then we have the Emperor. We have the Queen of Cups and the Empress and the Lovers. Aqua. You are becoming a divine feminine, and this shady person is becoming a divine masculine. You guys are healing. How did you heal? You stayed really compassionate and loving and empathetic. But this is an alignment. It most definitely an alignment. That's why your protection right now is just focus on you. Focus. The ego is all about you. Just focus on you. Focus on your self-care. Spirit, tell me about this protection. Or you can have a spirit guide who has a hell of a big ego. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Stop staying in this Seven of Pentacles, this lack of growth, this stagnation. You need to make progress with this waxing moon. Shift your conscious, gain your strength. There's this increase by you focusing on yourself. You need to start investing in yourself, because the rebirth is no longer being closed off, no longer guarded, no longer resistant. Spirit, clarify this rebirth. Thank you, Spirit. And we got to, we have the Six of Cups. There's something being restored, and it's being restored with a King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is tenderness. This is a connection. This is soulmate. Someone who is very stable, very grounded, very protective, very dependable. You went from having no one to depend on towards the end. Your rebirth is by you not being closed off and guarded and resistant, by you embracing your Empress, by you embracing this Queen of Cups. You're opening. This is a very challenging reading, but it's showing me that this is two who will become one by focusing on yourself. There could be a lesson learned here. A lesson. You've learned a lesson. And Divine has brought some type of restoration. There's a restoration here. A restoration. There's a restoration. Let's get, because it's heavy, let's get an affirmation to close this out, because it was a heavy read. Spirit, what affirmation do you have for my beautiful Aqua going through this? Oh, you're about to elevate, baby boo. You're about to elevate. I free myself from fear and trust divine source. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. Loving yourself elevates you. Heavy energy. Loving yourself elevates you, elevates your life, learning lessons, closing chapters, beginning new ones. Aqua. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.